I'm Joe, a rising junior at Brooklyn Tech, and I've made it to my second milestone somehow. So I finished all of the fabrication I need, and I've actually begun assembly and even begun integrating some of the electronics. So right now we have movement on one axis of this gantry, which I'll explain in a second. We can demonstrate it now with this power supply. And at a relatively slow but strong speed, the gantry will move. We can reverse it with a pin over here on the stepper drivers, which I discussed before. It's been working pretty well. So the gantry is essentially a bridge-like structure. It's not exclusive to a CNC router. It just has to support something. So in this case, it'll be supporting the Z-axis and the spindle over here. And it's doing a pretty good job of that right now, considering it's made out of plywood. I used two methods of fabrication to get all the parts together. Just cutting 3/4 inch plywood and printing PLA plastic at home. So it took about 2 days total of non-stop printing to get everything I needed, and way too many nights of cutting all the plywood, but it seems to have worked out really well. The spacers here are PLA, and so are the supports for the gantry down here, and obviously up here the more structural large parts are made out of plywood. Integrating the electronics was fairly straightforward. We did have a bit of an issue with destroying one of the Raspberry Pis, so we're standing it in with an Arduino and one of the new stepper drivers, but we'll get back on track with the original electronics we talked about before. Other than that, everything's been going according to plan, and getting this onto the frame, which is pretty much too big to get in the shot right now, will be the next major milestone, and that'll just about be the end of it.